What's up, fellas? It's your boy Allende with Authentic Alphas. And today we're going to review some interesting footage. But before we get to that, I want to remind you that as men, one of our abilities throughout the ages has been problem solving capability, right? So, with that said, I want to remind you guys we don't only solve problems for others, we also solve problems for ourselves. And right now, there are plenty of problems to go around. But rather than looking at the majority and looking at the masses, I want you guys to think more individualistic. How can I better solve issues, problems, and concerns for myself? And one of those issues and concerns is the gender dynamics that's going on. And we often hear guys complaining about online dating, the advantages that women have, women being overly selective, so on and so forth. So right now we're going to get into a little clip right here. It's actually a rather long clip, but I think it's pretty telling. And I want you guys to walk through this one with me as this woman displays um, the inequality right now in the dating market. So let's check it out.
Hello, I am Liz. Liz Belt. Everyone calls me it as one word, my first and last name. I am 41. I know. Look at me. Amazing. I manage a group home for adults with disabilities, and I run our daily program for adults and kids and teenagers with disabilities too. So then I have a couple things on the side, but I'm focusing mainly on this job right now. And so I keep busy.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Liz. I know Liz got that fire, got that energy.
Hello, I'm single.
Oh yeah, she's
Can you believe that I'm single?
she is single. You heard it. You already heard it.
True.
Fellas, you guys already know what to do. All right.
All right, I'm going to jump in there right there and say, we know exactly what to do. And what you do is just stay the hell away from these type of women. Now, notice on this panel, he has all overweight, post-wall, independent women. Okay? Now, this is very valuable to me because personally, I would never interview these type of women. Not because what they have to say isn't educational and helps put things into perspective, but just simply because I want you guys to get into the habit of ignoring these type of women. Why? Because women like this, unattractive, delusional women, and desperate men are what enable the other more attractive women to be so damn delusional as to think that they're owed so much and entitled to so much from men while yet giving so little. When you have majority of women starting to look like these women and having this mindset, what happens is the women that are fairly attractive or very attractive think that the world owes them the best man, yet they don't have much to offer men in general. So I want you guys to ignore unattractive women completely, unless it's business. Me personally, I wouldn't be talking to these women unless it's about selling them a meal plan, personal training, art, or something or the other. If it ain't about no money, don't be talking to these type of women.
I'm saying is, if you're not having fun having sex with your partner, it's gonna make it really, really hard to deal with that person because sex is a big part of our relationship. So you need to communicate that with them, and then all I would say, Liz, if you do, if you meet a guy and he doesn't have a 6-inch penis or bigger, is it automatically a deal breaker for you, or are you willing to give guys with a smaller dick size a chance if he's like the right guy, he's nice? You say all the big dick guys are just fucking you over and cheating on you, or you say fuck that big dick energy. I want big dicks.
No. That's my exciting part of sex. I love dick. Like I love to give blowjobs. Okay, that turns me on.
Nice.
So that I'm not going to settle. Like that's something I enjoy and I want Yeah, it needs to be pretty, and it needs to be big, and don't have a weird hook either.
A weird hook. Like curves a little.
Woman and that's what she wants. I mean,
Hook.
wait, what's a hook? Wait, hold on. What's a hook?
Them, and it's really hard to go down on them when it does that.
No, hold on. What's a hook?
Enjoyable.
So look, when you tell me hook, I think Captain Hooks. I'm gonna need you to like.
Yeah.
Swear.
Like it just hooks up, like it goes, and it kind of hooks.
Don't make the sound effect. Not the whoop. No, don't do that.
Do it again.
No, whoop. No.
Hey,
No.
that can go for some interesting positions. Come on, Liz.
I mean,
towards them.
What?
Difficult.
what?
I've seen this last year since I've been single. I've seen 3 of them like that,
Oh, nice.
Wait, hold on, wait.
and I
Great.
Wait, like the actual, it's a
the
curve.
hooking kind.
But it don't hit your G spot though. Like I mean, you.
I
can't imagine it would hurt her.
I mean,
I just couldn't get into it because it was kind of hard to keep in too. It kind of would just.
Hey Liz, I'm just curious. What's the biggest you've ever seen?
11.
do you just show up with a ruler?
I can't take
Liz,
it.
do you just show up with a ruler? I mean, what's
Liz.
up? Yes. Hold on. Still.
No, she has.
Wait a minute.
I totally
Yeah.
convinced them to let me measure it.
Shut the. Go ahead.
Liz, what's the biggest, Liz? Let us know.
No,
Let us know.
it was like 10, 5/8, 10 and 5/8. It was almost 11.
Okay.
That must
And
have
that
been
was too big.
What color was that man?
Girl, yeah. So we mean you say page. I was like, wait a minute.
What color was that man?
Go ahead.
He was black.
BBC.
You
got the
I
big.
mean,
flag.
that's really all I say.
Once you go black, Liz, you're gonna need a wheelchair.
I know. It's true. But not with all of them. I mean, but the thing is with a white man, I don't even want to see it. So I don't care. Like a bigger one is more disgusting. I'd almost rather have a smaller one so I wouldn't be able to look at it.
Okay, now this is why I'm advising guys to stay far away from women like this and ignore them. Because giving women like this attention and validation, and even worse, sex, is what's driving the engine of delusion. These women should not be getting interest, attention, and God forbid resources or sex from any men. I'm just saying. I personally think as long as a man is working hard, he's bringing in an income, he knows how to carry himself, he should not have to resort to women so far under what the bar should be. So really, she's just illustrating how easy it is for women like this to not only still get attention, but to be in a position to be picky. I mean, all 3 of these women are extremely unattractive, yet they are picky a fuck. How is that possible? Desperate men giving them the time of day. Don't be one of those desperate men.
So see, I usually want to see a dick picture. That's how bad I am.
Okay, I'm talking about like you're in it. Like you guys are.
Tinder,
You're in
I'm
it.
on Tinder, I'm on all of them. And I usually require, because I'm not gonna meet up somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So here's the thing. It was like, when I first became single, it just was like, I just need to have sex. So I just would tell him, these are the rules. I am meeting you. We are fucking, and I am leaving, and we don't talk anymore. And that's what I would do. But then they would somehow find me. They wanted more, and I was like, no, that wasn't.
I have a random question about that.
Yeah.
So when you got single and you just decided you wanted to go out and sleep around, do you feel like
I had only been with my ex for 9 years.
So do you feel like taking off like right at the gate and deciding to do that, was that conducive to your healing? Or did you just feel like because you had been with a man for 9 years and it was the same penis for 9 years that you needed to venture out?
I wanted to just like, I was single. I just wanted to do whatever. I was careless. Yes. There were some things that I'm like, oh, and I think that was kind of from, 2020 and then breaking up and all that. However, I also have a very high sex drive. So I went from being able to have it whenever I wanted to just doing it myself. And I mean, I'm great at it masturbating. I've been masturbating since I was like 3 years old. Okay. So I know that's why I turned it around. I felt like I took the power and I was like, okay, here's the situation. This is what's going to happen. Da, 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 da. I'm coming over. Da, da, whatever. And then sometimes I enjoyed it. There was only a couple that I was like, okay, I will again with them. But I didn't ever want like a serious relationship, and I just had that in my head and I compartmentalized, and I think it's fine. Like if you can do that, like I don't feel like I'm this big whore, I meant slut hoe. But I felt very just like, these are my needs, I'm gonna get them met, and that's it. So it worked for me. And then now I'm in a new phase in my life.
Yes.
It's kind of hard, but I go out on a date because I have all these Tinder guys, you know.
Yeah.
However, Tinder, it's like so easy. I'm just like left, black men. Left, black man. Left. That's all I do. It's very quick. So then I find some, and then I'm like, and I've been rejected, like, but it's pretty easy. And I didn't realize how easy it is. I literally could get on my phone and do, like, that night, if I wanted to hook up with a guy, you could just go on. It's the easiest thing ever. That blew my mind because I'd never done that online dating stuff.
Okay, real quick, hate to keep interrupting the video, but I just want to point this out. You notice how she said she had no idea it was going to be this easy to hook up with partners after her breakup. You know why? Because there was some sense of reality there where she realized that she's a very unattractive woman. She's also post-wall, and the dude that she was with for 9 years, he obviously was not a high quality dude. So she didn't think that she would get much attention on the market. But lo and behold, here goes the advantage in the dating market that we're all complaining about, primarily due to online dating and how they make it so easy to just swipe right or swipe left. Now, the fact that there's so many guys out there swiping right on this type of chick is what lets her think that she has options. And once she starts feeling like she has options, she's going to be picky, ungrateful, and unrealistic. Now, of course, we all know that even though she is getting some sausage, it's going to be highly unlikely that she's going to get commitment. But in my opinion, she shouldn't even be getting the sausage. Just saying.
So anyways, my new phase is going on a date, not sleeping with them, going home.
Love you.
You go on a date, you don't give them the nookie at the end of the night, even after they took you to dinner and shit?
I have kissed them goodnight, and then they have taken me out again. But some of them, I'm like, I'm glad I didn't sleep with you because I was getting to know them.
Oh.
So
That's the great thing about
know them.
Like, you don't talk.
Yeah, it was just, I didn't know anything really about them. So I just slept with them, and then it was like, hey, next. And this way now I'm getting to know them. So I'm like, oh, well, thank God I didn't sleep with you. There was that connection of that, like knowing about them. That's like, ugh. So I'd rather just not know if I'm going to do that. But now I'm like trying to be like, okay, I would like to be in a relationship. So I am willing to just be more, getting to know them more. And who knows, maybe I will just be all about this man and he'll whip out his 6 and I'll be like, that's okay. And really, I don't know.
All right. Well, that's it.
That's what I say.
And ladies, anything you want to add to that?
Now, being chestnut mahogany brother myself, I am really, really disappointed in the fact that so many quote unquote black men are giving women like this the time of day. You dudes out there doing this type of crap are really giving us a bad reputation. The fact that there is a rumor or some type of stereotype that black men are attracted to fat old white women, I mean, listen, you guys got to tighten up, man. You really, really need to raise your standards up. In my opinion, no sex is better than sex with these land whales, okay? And I'm not trying to like diss these chicks or whatever. If it's entertaining to you guys, you're welcome. But really what I'm trying to say is that when these underachieving women are still getting attention, sex, and validation, there's absolutely no incentive for them to accept reality and be realistic about their situation, or for them to actually do something about it. Now, you see, she said she was like so focused on her career and she's busy with that and she's got things on the side and all those kind of things. Okay, what she's not focused on is getting her fat ass in shape, okay? And at 40, it's pretty much too late for her anyway. But the fact that she was able to stay 9 years in a relationship and hand that slab of meat to a dude is ridiculous. He should have left her a long time ago. I don't know if there's kids involved, but she should have cared enough about herself as well as her man to keep herself in shape and maintain. Because we all know that if a dude loses his job and he ain't paying them bills and bringing home that bacon, that chick is out of there. We know that. So as men, we are human doings. We have to produce. But why are we allowing women to not even maintain their being? If they're human beings, come on, bro, they have to at least maintain their being, right or wrong. So the moral of this video is that I want you guys to be overachievers. I don't care where your starting point is. As long as you're doing better, you're doing the right thing. So I want you to stay motivated, get out there, get yours, and do not, under any circumstances, stop for unattractive women. If these chicks aren't above average, they do not deserve your time and energy. You know who does deserve your time and energy? You, and bettering yourself. And keep doing that until you get to a place where you could be just as picky as these fat post-wall chicks. All right? So keep it tight, fellas. I'm going to see you on the next one. That's it for this one, fellas. Remember to keep those standards high. Also, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's keep it authentic.